Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this high school swim championships video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, now open for indoor dining. More League girls swim finals kicking off here at Cabrillo. The crowds were on hand to see the best swimmers in the city go head-to-head to find out who is the fastest. A lot of energy, tons of fun. Really happy to have events like this back in the city, and we're going to start it off as we always do with the 200 medley relay. Long Beach Poly girls looking for their 5th consecutive team championship at these Moore League finals, and they would be favored in pretty much every race. They're going to start off in the 200 medley relay swimming Sophia Bryce, the freshman, Kate Cassiano, Trinity Salcido, and Michaela Simorton. You can see the Jackrabbits first in the water on pretty much all of the exchanges. And they were favored for a reason as they're coming out of that last turn. Simorton is out in front, swimming the final leg in the 200 medley relay, and she's going to touch in for a time of 1:51.62. All smiles for the coach after that. We go to the 200 free where we get our first look in a solo race at the Wilson freshman phenom Sammy Hamilton. This is one Hamilton who's not throwing away her shot. She is a freshman junior nationals level swimmer. Really, really bright future for Hamilton, and she wins this easily 1:54.58. She was all smiles after that. That was not the last time we're going to see Sammy Hamilton out in front here at the Moore League Championships. A very nice start to her day as she picks up the win in the 200 free. We go to the 200 IM. Jackrabbits looking to score big in this. They went into prelims earlier this week looking to make up some ground on Wilson on the point totals in order to claim that 5th league championship, but they came out and really handled their business at league finals. This is going to be Trinity Salcido out in front for Poly. She got a lead as they're coming back on the last leg on the freestyle. She was able to eat up that distance, stretch it out, and she's going to touch first in 2:14.41, followed up by Kate Cassiano. Poly with the 1-2 finish in the 200 IM that starts their growth of the lead that they had in the team standings. And you can see the swimmers are happy with their times. Those are good reactions to hearing their time over the loudspeaker. We go to the 50 free, and this is going to be Michaela Simorton out in front for the Jackrabbits. 50 free is always a lot of splashing, kind of difficult to see what's going on in there. But it's going to be Simorton who leads a 1-2-3 Poly finish. She touches in a time of 24.79. Poly coach Kalani Caldwell said she sort of knew it was going to be the Jackrabbits' day on the team scores. When you see a 1-2-3 in the 50 free against Wilson, that's not something that really anyone's been able to do in the Moore League. Very impressive performance in that race. We go to the 100 fly. It's going to be Salcido again for Poly, who is favored. A very busy day for the junior Trinity Salcido. She picks up her 2nd individual win, this one in the 100 fly with a time of 59.01. As I mentioned, she also won the 200 IM and swam on that 200 medley relay that won the first event of the day. So huge day for Salcido. She picks up her 2nd individual win. We go to the 100 free. The Jackrabbits turning to Georgia Buffington to try and bring them home. Another first place finish here, and Buffington very strong out of the turn. Is going to slam the door with a strong finish there in 54.26. You're noticing a trend here. It's the Jackrabbits winning every event except for the ones that the Wilson star freshman Sammy Hamilton was swimming in. And if you're a Bruin fan, the good news is after the 100 free, it's the 500 free. And here is that Wilson freshman Sammy Hamilton here in the pool where it happens. They're letting them know how many laps they've swum. For Hamilton, she knows she's got a lead. She knows she's keeping the lead. She knows she's increasing the lead. And she's going to finish in 5:04.32. As you can see, all alone. A great finish for Hamilton with her second individual win of the day. We go to the 200 free relay. And for the Jackrabbits, this is going to be Buffington, and it's going to be Garcia, and it's going to be Hong, and it's going to be Sue Morton. They're looking to continue their strength in the relays. As you can, you're going to start to see the crowd beginning to get into it, but it will be that Poly Quartet that touches in first at 1:39.68. Very impressive time. We go to the 100 back. And here's Poly's freshman phenom, Sophia Bryce, out with an early lead. She swims from the front. She definitely was not waiting to make her move. She got it right off of the start. And she's going to close in first as well, as Bryce finishes in 1:01.15. She's pretty fired up about it. That's a nice way to start your high school career as a freshman here in this very strange COVID-19 pandemic year, to get that win in your favored race. We go to the 100 breaststroke. Jackrabbits looking to keep that streak going. As I mentioned, they've won every event that was not won by Hamilton. And Kate Cassiano is determined to make sure that stays the case. She touches first at 1:09.58. Jackrabbits at this point have secured the league championship on the team standings. But no more league swim championships would be complete under the lights here on the west side of Cabrillo High School without a fun, fast 400 free relay to close the action out. And that is what we are going to get. Wilson, a great quartet. Zoe Grover, Maya O'Day, and Layla Marr, with Sammy Hamilton, that freshman, on the anchor leg. And I just love seeing all of the kids. They finish their action. This is the last race of the day, and you see the teams poolside there, fired up, so excited to cheer on their teammates, and just let out all of that pent-up energy at the end of a long, long evening of racing. This is Hamilton closing things out. You could see her growing that lead for Wilson. She went into the water for the last leg pretty much even. And there's no one in the city who can swim with Hamilton, as she's going to touch in first and give Wilson a win in the last race of the day. 3:39.39 for the Bruins. For the Jackrabbits, it's 5 alive, the 5th straight Moore League championship. That's the first time in school history that anyone has done that. Obviously, when you talk about Poly and Wilson, those are two schools where it's very difficult to make history or do something that no one's done before. So a big, big deal for the Jackrabbits as they get that 5th consecutive league championship. There are some very strong seniors on this team, but also a ton of young talent, including Salcedo, as I mentioned, who had the 2 individual wins, and Bryce, who had an individual win as a freshman. All in all, great day of racing, great Moore League swim season. We had a blast covering it. Our thanks to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. Thank you so much to them and the rest of our sponsors. For more Moore League swim coverage, you know you got to keep it right here at the 562.